Its famous black taxis are known the world over, but London's roads could soon see a new type of cab, one many say is more fitting for the 21st century. Private taxi firm Addison Lee wants to add self-driving cars to its fleet within the next 3 years. In a ride around the city, its CEO told us how he thinks the move will benefit consumers.
It can make services more viable financially in the medium term as the technology gets cheaper. It means you can deploy more services at the right kind of price point. I think particularly the key thing ultimately in the end is taking private cars off the streets of big cities. All of our big cities are really congested.
90 kilometres west of the UK's capital, and this unassuming garage could hold the key to the future of autonomous vehicles. Oxbotica is a spin-off from the University of Oxford and is one of the world's leading software developers for self-driving cars. It's the firm that Addison Lee is teaming up with to develop its fleet.
At the moment it's all very expensive because the sensors are made one or two at a time, and so you might imagine a car behind me would be quite expensive for you or I to buy. But as we see this rolling into production, we can easily imagine this being the same sort of price that you'd see in today's adaptive cruise control, for example, or some of today's collision warning systems.
We aren't allowed to film inside the vehicles, but to be honest, it looks pretty much like an ordinary car in there. That's because most of the technology is here on the outside. These cameras and sensors pick up data and transmit it to a computer that's currently in the back of the vehicle.
Unlike many European countries, driverless cars can be tested on the roads here in Britain, and Finance Minister Philip Hammond has personally backed the industry. A dedicated policy centre has been set up with almost $325 million in funding to make the UK a leader in automated vehicles. Only a tiny fraction of the 10 million journeys carried out a year by Addison Lee will be in self-driving cars by 2021. Those will likely have a safety driver and come at a premium cost. But the aim is to eventually introduce wholly driverless vehicles.
The economics of autonomous cars only work when you can remove drivers from the vehicle. The big challenge is going to be for the fleet providers like Addison Lee, getting the software and technology to a point that allows them to do that. Otherwise, the economics of it as a technology won't work.
With regulation still being planned in the UK, driverless taxis may still be a way off. But the journey towards them has very much shifted into gear, and with billions of dollars and some of the world's biggest firms backing it, it's only a matter of time before more of us get into one. Nawied Jabarkhyl in London for TRT World.